Hello! Today is May 25th. It's around 7:30 p.m. and today is a great day for two reasons. The first being that I've made it past the 48-hour mark in being radioactive, so now I can safely say that I can safely say that 90% of the radiation that I received is now gone, and now I can stand closer to people for longer amounts of time. So that's a good thing to celebrate. The second reason is that it's World Thyroid Day. Like, who would have thought that your thyroid would have a day to celebrate? Yeah, so, in this whole experience, I've been able to really learn more about the thyroid. Like many of you, I'm sure you've heard of the thyroid and you're like, I don't know what it does. So I'm taking the time to kind of explain to you the importance of your thyroid and also tell you a little funny story that happened to me. Your thyroid is a little butterfly-shaped gland on your neck, as most of you can probably tell. That's one of the largest of your endocrine system, which is your system that deals with hormones and everything. And I'm not going to get complicated with like the hormones and everything, but basically how I think of the hormone, or how I think of the thyroid now, is kind of like a person that does a lot of work that doesn't necessarily get the credit. So he's like the behind the scenes guy. So for me, I'm going to use an analogy of my high school, and I'm going to say that my swim coach, Mr. Brigo, is like the thyroid of Silver Creek High School, because he does, like, in addition to like coaching two different sports teams for like swimming and water polo, he also does like a crap load of work for like all of the staff there. And I remember thinking when I was in high school, like, whoa, this school would fall apart if it was not for this guy. Like, the school would just crumble into pieces. And so I'm sorry if you take this offensive, Mr. Brigo coach, but you are a thyroid for Silver Creek. But in general, your thyroid, it controls your metabolism. It helps you, feel energized. And so that's why I had all of these symptoms of being hypothyroid, of being like lethargic and lazy and weight gain and all that stuff. Being a puffy-faced princess. So that's your thyroid. My funny story begins with my little sister, who I actually posted a video a few weeks ago. She and I were playing doctor, and then she had me like lay down on her bed, and she like was putting coconut oil on my scar, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, it's good for your health or something. I don't know." So I let my little sister, she put on her doctor gloves, and then she laid me down, and she like with a little Q-tip, she like dipped it in the coconut oil, and then she put it on my scar. And I was just like, I have no idea what this does, whatever. I googled it right after we were done playing doctor, and then turns out like what came up was that it benefited your thyroid. And I was like, mind blown that first of all, this game that I was playing with my little sister was not really a game. It was like real, like she was actually helping my thyroid, my health, my everything. And then, just second of all, just how weird it was that coconut oil has so much nutritious and crazy, it's like a little magical oil that I knew nothing about, that I am here now to inform you about. Coconut oil is amazing for many reasons, and it has medicinal powers that I knew nothing about until reading up on it online. So basically what it's known for doing is supplying the body with energy and for stimulating your metabolism, so weight loss and stuff like that. It also contains a unique fatty acid called lauric acid that has all of these like incredible magical powers for your body. And I wrote down some of the benefits here. It just says that I found online. Hair care, skin care, stress relief, cholesterol level, it can like lower it, weight loss, it can boost your immune system, it aids in proper digestion, regulates your metabolism, it helps with kidney problems and heart disease and high blood pressure and diabetes and HIV and cancer, and improves dental and bone strength. So I was like, wow, sign me up, like I want to put this everywhere. And then the awesome part is that you can. It can like be put on your skin and your hair, and you can put it in your food. You can like cook it, and you can put it in like your tea and your smoothies, and it's just like kind of, I was really mind blown, because I was like, where has this been all my life, type of thing. And I think it's interesting just to look at thyroid health in the bigger picture. There's been kind of a increase in thyroid nodules and thyroid cancer in the past few decades, and thyroid health is related to the environment. So if you've been exposed to radiation, or if like you eat a lot of foods that are like high in like polysaturated acids and like or oils, and like a lot of processed food has a lot of like synthesized oils, then you're at higher risk for like having thyroid problems. And it's funny how, well, it's not funny at all, but after World War II we had like an increase in the use of these polysaturated oils, and then since then we can see an increase in the incidence of thyroid nodules. And like, what I mean by thyroid nodules are just weird growths in your thyroid, and that's part of the reason why my doctors weren't very nervous when they found a nodule in me, because they're like, oh yeah, they're common in women, like no worries, because women have a lot of hormones and your thyroid controls like all of your hormones, so it only makes sense that there would be a little correlation there. So yeah, and then you look at incidences like the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like, there are so many incidences of thyroid cancer and thyroid problems there since the bombings, and they're still occurring because there's so much radiation in that environment. So if you learn anything from this video, it's just that this little butterfly here in your neck has a lot of importance, and that I hope that you are taking, control of it and giving it the love that it deserves on World Thyroid Day. Yeah, that's it. Health update, I'm doing really good. I'm not on anti-nausea meds anymore, and today I took my thyroid medication, levothyroxine, and I am on my regular diet now, but I'm on a regular, healthier diet now, so I'm happy to say. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna keep chugging along. I'm still need to stay away from people, but it's good. It's good. So, bye, and see you later.